and welcome to another BookTube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. I hope you're all having a lovely Sunday. I certainly am. I've got a cup of Barry's lemon and ginger tea. Things couldn't be better. He really couldn't. Today is a lovely chat video. I'm going to be talking to you about some of the things I've been up to this month and what I've got coming up to. One of the things I've been up to, I've got pink hair. I went to a wedding. I got back yesterday. I went to a wedding in Ireland for my friends Ed and Claire. They got married in Carrick-on-Shannon, which is sort of like Midlands area of Ireland. I've visited Ireland 4 or 5 times now, and I've never been to like Dublin or anywhere big in Ireland. I go to places like Longford and Carrick and Mullingar and Athlone, because that's where all my pals are. So it's a really lovely wedding, and it was just so lovely to be there. And I dyed my hair pink for the wedding. I dyed it the day of the wedding. It was super bright. I've actually washed it once. I'm really pleased with how it's come out. This is much pinker than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be sort of like a bit of a dirty pink, like what I did last summer. But I dyed it pink last summer, and it wasn't this bright. But very pleased with it. I've washed it now and it feels like it's in a bit better condition. But yeah, had a lovely time. It was really nice. It was so lovely to see like people I hadn't seen for many years. I did like all the classic things I like to do in Ireland, like go and buy loads of Barry's tea. Bought so much Barry's tea. Well, Barry's tea is my favourite tea ever, and we get it delivered over here from Ireland. But while you're in Ireland, I've got loads of tea and we bought it back. I'll insert a picture of me holding all the tea. We went to the supermarket when we got there, just went and bought loads of Barry's tea, loads of different ranges. So that's why I've got a lemon and ginger Barry's tea before now, which is one I've not tried before. And it's really nice. It's really nice. So I did that. Went to Supermax, which is like a fast food restaurant in Ireland, which is coming over to London. Apparently, I read an article yesterday which said they're bringing one over to London. So curry cheesy chip will be on the menu. Yeah, it's just like it's basically. I loathe to compare it to McDonald's because they've just had a massive like legal battle with McDonald's, but yeah, it's a bit like McDonald's. It's just like fast food, yeah, we had one of those, and we went to Super Value because I love the Happy Pear. You know, does anyone watch the Happy Pear? Which are they're a set of Irish twins, and they do like vegetarian and vegan cooking on their channel called the Happy Pear, and they've got a range out of like hummus, like some snacks, granola, and pesto and things like that in Super Value, which again is only available in Ireland. Although someone told me apparently the hummus is available in Waitrose over here, so I need to have a look. But that hummus was so bloody lovely. It's called Happy Hummus. It was really good. So yeah, had a lovely time. That was all of that stuff before even the wedding, which was just lovely to see like people I haven't seen for many years. So the story is with like how I've got sort of like Irish connections. My friend Ed, who I went to school, well, we did go to school with. We went to I went to a girls' school and he went to a boys' school, but we used to get the train to school together. He taught at a local school to here, and that school had been over to Ireland and done a sort of like recruitment drive and brought back, I think it was like to begin with like 40 Irish teachers. And Ed's dad is Irish, and he sort of like got lumped in with them and like showed them where to go and everything, and that's how we sort of like met. And I lived with one of those girls for 18 months, Neve, and that was lovely, and it was just wonderful 18 months. Like just loads of like silly stuff, like we used to go out and get drunk all the time, and just like very different to my life now, but very fun nevertheless, and very much enjoyed it. So last week I was feeling a bit of sort of like travel anxiety about, I hadn't been feeling myself for a long time. I think it's a combination of like, I really hate hot weather. Like I just do not feel myself when it's in hot weather. I don't like wearing clothes during hot weather. I don't like working during hot weather. Like my brain can't focus on things during hot weather, and it's been super hot the last few weeks. And even now, even though the temperature has dropped, it's still muggy and like uncomfortable to sort of be in. So that had sort of like been happening to me, making me feel a bit bleh. And also the fact that we were travelling, and David and I don't travel very often. We holiday in the UK. The last time we got a flight was when we went to Ireland 3 years ago for another wedding, and yeah, so just I hadn't been feeling myself, and there was a lot of like sort of like travel things which aren't big things, like hiring a car in another country. That's normal. Like worrying if my luggage is going to be too big for the flight that I'm on, etc. But there was like a whole host of things that I think were making me feel quite anxious, and obviously it was all fine. One of the things that I was concerned about was like when I was friends with this, I am still friends with these, but when I was like hanging out with these people that were at this wedding, I was like a really different person. I was like heavily into my drinking, binge drinking at the weekend, and just like getting really drunk and being really silly, and at the time it was super fun, but that's not me anymore. And I was a bit nervous about seeing people when I've changed quite a lot of my lifestyle isn't the same, but obviously it was completely fine. And like Neve, who I lived with for 18 months, we literally picked up like we'd seen each other like the week before, and we both absolutely useless with staying in touch with each other, and we just said, look, we gotta be better about it. So she's gonna come and stay over here. They've recently opened a centre parks up in Longford, so David and I want to go and go to the centre parks in Longford, and we'll see her then as well. So yeah, we're just gonna be a bit better. But it was really, really nice to see everybody, and it was just lovely just to get away for a few days and stuff. We were super tired, like we didn't really sleep much at all. We got in, I was out, guys. I didn't get home until 2 o'clock the night of the wedding. Irish weddings are something else. They're a force of nature. The bar didn't close until 4 AM. Like, imagine, the bar didn't close until 4 AM. But yeah, it was a really, really great getaway, and really, really loved it so much. But very happy to be home now. David and I never really feel sad about coming home from holiday, because we're always happy to get back in our own space, see Minnie. We were desperate to see Minnie, and just sort of like chill out and stuff. And when we got home yesterday, we had a salad for dinner, salad wraps for dinner, and watched 3 episodes of Downton Abbey, and then went to bed, and it was just lovely. So yeah, that was Ireland. It was lovely. Let me know if you've been to Ireland before. I'm very interested to hear other places. Dave and I are thinking, when we next go to Ireland, if we go to Centre Parks, I'd like to get over like roughly every 3 years. I'm not a big fan of flying because of the old carbon footprint, but like we'd like to do like a driving holiday and stay in different places in Ireland and stuff like that. So that was lovely. But yeah, feeling much I'm feeling myself again now after a sort of week of like worrying about things. I feel just myself. Just goes to show, these things always pass. That's what I always tell myself when I'm feeling like anxious or a bit blue or a bit low. I'm always like, this will pass, because it always does. It absolutely always does. But that's it for us now. We've pretty much got like, we had a few things planned for the summer, and for the rest, like now now that wedding's out of the way, we haven't got any like big plans or anything. So it's nice just to sort of like relax and things, and just like enjoy our weekends and not be going away and things like that. Next weekend, which is super exciting and has come at the perfect time, it's Cosy Reading Night. It's summer Cosy Reading Night. Cosy Reading Night is something that I've been running for a good few years now, where you take 3 hours and between the hours of 7 PM and 10 PM British summer time at the moment, and just read and relax and eat snacks and chill out. And I do them seasonally, so there's normally 4 a year, including a Christmas one, which sort of falls in the winter one. But yeah, I love doing them, and I'm active on Twitter and Instagram throughout using the hashtag Cosy Reading Night, and loads of people get involved, and it's just really nice just to sort of like chill out. Whatever time zone you're in, you can do it the same time in your time zone. You can do it at the same time that we're doing it. Yeah, and I'm really, really looking forward to that. So that is Saturday the 17th of August, 7 till 10 PM. Let me know if you're planning on joining in with that, because I am looking forward to it. I haven't even planned what I'm going to read, eat, snack or anything. If the weather is nice, I think David and I may be thinking of starting down the beach for the first hour, if that happens, because it's still like can be super warm and light here until like 9 o'clock. So we might do the first hour down the beach if the weather's warm. But I sort of had a look at the weather, and it looks like it's going to be really windy and rainy for the next few days, which I'm not complaining about, because I love the cooler weather. So that's coming up, and I'm very, very excited about it. Also, something that's happening today, another bit of my tea. David and I are going to be recording the first episode of our podcast. So David and I are starting a podcast. We are big Strictly Come Dancing fans, which is a TV show that runs in the UK from sort of September time until Christmas. And it's a dancing show, and you get celebrity contestants paired up with professional dancers, and every Saturday night they do a dance, a ballroom or a Latin dance, and gradually everyone gets voted off once a week. So this happens like all over the world. I believe in other countries it's called Dancing with the Stars, and it's a really, really big love of mine. It's a big television. It feels like when it's on, I'm like, Christmas is around the corner, and it's just something we love watching. Dave and I are really big fans. I wouldn't say, like, neither of us have got like dance knowledge. My sister used to do a lot of ballroom and Latin dancing when I was younger, and she used to compete at Blackpool, which is amazing, because like to go to Blackpool where they dance is so cool, because I've been there a few times when my sister's been competing. So I know sort of like the basics, and I can very easily recognise dances. David's getting much better. We actually had a series of dance lessons last year, so we were both know a little bit more about it that way as well. But yeah, neither of us are professional. Like, we don't have any actual knowledge, but like we like getting behind people. So we're actually going to record the first episode today, which is the reaction of me and David to the celebrity lineup that's been announced. I won't give any spoilers here of what I feel about the celebrity lineup, but it's called Strictly Pod Dancing. There's an Instagram account called @strictlypoddancing. And all the details will be on there. We're recording the first episode today, and that will be up at some point in the week. Oh, I can just see David coming home now. He won't be able to see me. So yeah, so that's happening today as well, which is very exciting because we both love Strictly Come Dancing so much. We love it. But yeah, I don't know what else I've got coming up. As I said, I've got like a good few like calmer weekends now with not much on. Next week, as in not this week, next week, my cousin Laura and I are going to watch Girl on the Train at the theatre, which I'm quite looking forward to. That's what I got her for her birthday this year. And Simon went to see it, I think maybe even last year. It was a long time ago, I think. And we're looking forward to seeing that because we both I very much enjoyed the Girl on the Train book. And I've heard it's quite atmospheric, the play of it. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, and today David and I are going to a barbecue at my sister's. It's super windy here. Oh my God. The flight yesterday when we landed in Luton was really like, whoa, because it was so windy. And it's really windy here at the moment. So we're going for a barbecue at Charlotte's house, but I think it might be more of a sort of like sit inside barbecue because it's really windy. But yeah, that's it for me. What are you guys up to? We are like, is it the 11th of August today? Let's have a look. It's the 11th of August. We're almost halfway through. It's David's birthday next month. It's just all happening, isn't it? Would love to hear what you are up to at the moment. And yeah, I'm going to go and edit this video. It'll be up a bit later. And yeah, I'll see you all again soon. Actually, David's just coming in now. I can hear the keys. Here he comes. Hello. I'm just finishing. Do you just want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Come and show your face and say goodbye.
Hold on.
He's locking the door. You look lovely today. You've got yellow and pink on too. I've got yellow and pink. Oh, he's putting stuff in the kitchen. Sorry about this, guys. I just thought you might want to see his little face. Say hi and bye.
Hello, goodbye.
Bye.